Today it seems change is happening faster than ever. Today we see many risks to the profession's relevance. There are many seeds to be planted so that we can adapt to the evolving marketplace. A marketplace defined by new technologies, complexity, specialization, a changing workforce, globalization. Our profession's ability to anticipate and adapt to change has been the key to its relevance for more than 128 years. And the ability to adapt has never been more important than right now. At the beginning of my chairmanship, we outlined a 4 sub-point plan in support of relevance. So now as I sort of get to the end of the road, I'm looking back and saying, well, how did we do? And I think we did great. We made substantial progress towards evolving how we do audits in a way that we will, in the not distant future, perform continuous real-time audit work that will bring immediate value to clients. The joint venture, which has turned into a global association with the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and in conjunction with that global association, we are collaborating in close partnership with the state societies, who are among the most important partners of the AICPA. And then finally, with regard to creating the environment of choice, we talk about things like flexibility, transparency, a sense of community, diversity, appropriate technology. Those are things that we all want, and this has been a big year of progress for us in the profession in terms of educating each other about what we want for the environment, for a great profession in the future, and then taking the steps to achieve that. I look at those 4 sub-points, and I look at the theme of relevance, and I just say, we have never been more relevant as a profession, and the future has never been brighter. Like many of you, I'm a first-generation professional. I grew up and learned to work at a young age in that small farming town of Belmont, Wisconsin, 65 miles from Madison, 3 churches, 3 bars, no stoplights. So this is Belmont, the town I grew up. I have been gone for about 40 years. This is Nodof's, the most successful business in town, the lumber yard. Up the street, the water tower, which has the park where I played as a young boy. The most important street in town is right here where the 3 taverns are housed. Mag's Pool Hall, which was one of the stops on my paper route. And in the winter, I would stop there when I delivered the paper, and I would buy a cream soda and a Slim Jim to warm me up during the winter route. She usually gave it to me for free. So that's the town. I think one of the really great things about being a CPA is the lack of hierarchy in terms of where you come from. You can start anywhere, you can be from anywhere, and as long as you're willing to apply yourself, you're willing to do the work, show up, do your part, you can get anywhere. I think about where I started and where I am today, and they're quite a ways apart in reality. And how you go from being a farm boy, basically, who grew up in a town of 600 people, to someone who is involved on the global stage within our profession, it can't happen on your own. You only get there through the help of people, through the help of people you've teamed with, maybe pushing you up, and to people who you're working for, who take an interest in you and help you develop, help you define your success. And there were so many people who helped me along the way. It's just important to recognize that none of us get to where we're going on our own. We get there with the help of others, and for that I'm thankful. We should measure long-term personal success by the wake an individual leaves behind. Ask questions like, how many people have you helped to make partner or achieve their other goals? How many people would list you as the most important reason they're successful? Inspiring and mentoring young professionals is a key to our future. I see young people coming to the profession as already having a very clear understanding of the importance of us being able to move very quickly. And when they see the profession taking on initiatives to enable that speed, my sense is they would see that as very positive, as creating an exciting opportunity for them as we go forward. I think everyone needs a place to think. And, as the world speeds up and as everything is moving forward, in some ways, I think the power lies in slowing down. And the unique skill, perhaps, is maybe just in stepping back and trying to gain a broader perspective, a broader awareness of the things that are happening around us and how the bigger picture fits together. If you think about it, it goes all the way back to our childhood, where I think all of us look for a spot where we could kind of figure out what we think and who we are, and then how we fit into the world, and to just get away and be introspective about that. And then as we grow as individuals and professionals, we start thinking outside of ourselves. We start thinking about, how do we have an effect on the broader world? How do we make a difference in terms of the things we're touching? And that can't be done in a rush. It requires to sit back. For some of us, it's a cigar walk. For others, it's a time in a rocking chair, or maybe you're at a ball game, whatever it may be, and you're just soaking things in. And I think that's important. You can only worry about so many things at once. For me this year, I would say the chairmanship of the Institute. I was still the CEO of the firm. And of course, I have my wife, my children, my grandchildren, our personal life, and lots of things that swirl around that. And I just can't thank my wife enough for taking care of everything else. You really do settle in the realization that it's a team, and you're working together, and you've got a set of things that you're accomplishing in your shared lives. And work-life integration is real, is what it really comes down to, and you live your day-to-day life. And thank God for Pam. That's all I can say. So where do we go from here? We have this tremendously respected profession that is operating at a very high level. It's never been more respected. We've successfully launched a global association where we're serving the accounting profession worldwide. What's next for us? And I think it's really important that we maintain perspective that we're on a journey, and the journey never ends, and we need to remain vigilant on the services we provide. And to me, the core service we provide is trust. And trust in our business is a combination of competence and integrity. So focusing on protecting, enhancing, ensuring our reputation for integrity, and at the same time making sure our reputation and actual competence evolve with the evolving skills required for the 21st century. I'm really proud of what we've done, and I'm particularly proud of the opportunity we are creating for the CPAs of the future. And in my mind, that opportunity is for them to have the choice of how they will define success, and then be able to achieve that definition of success on their own terms. And I'm proud of what we've accomplished on that, and I believe from the bottom of my heart, there has never been a better time to be a CPA.